Need our binders on our desk.
No, you need to clear your desk of everything except those 4 note cards. Okay. Does everybody have 4? Clear your desk of everything except the 4 note cards that I passed out. Raise your hands for me if you don't have 4. So we talked about the different types of phrases in a sentence. Can somebody remind me what a noun phrase is? Or even provide me an example of a noun phrase?
It has a noun in the subject.
It has a noun as the head word. Where is it usually found in the sentence?
The subject.
Within the subject. So can somebody give me an example of a noun phrase? The brown cat, okay. So what is a verb phrase?
Ran away.
Ran away. Well, in particular, just ran. Can we add some detail to this verb phrase, such as an adverb or adjective? Or adverb in this case because it's a verb. How did the brown cat run?
Fast.
Quickly.
Steadily.
Okay, do we remember talking about the adverbials? The adverb phrases? Okay, and in particular, what type of phrase? What must it include as a head word? It's a type of prepositional phrase. So what must be included in the head word? Okay.
On the roof.
Okay. On the roof. Okay. Adjectival phrase is a type of prepositional phrase that describes what? A noun or a noun phrase. So can we think of an adjectival?
In the scary night.
In the scary night? Well, it's going to describe the noun phrase. So give me something that can describe the brown cat. So if we have an adjectival prepositional phrase describing this noun phrase, what could we say?
From the backyard.
From the backyard, that works. And the head word is from. You said from the backyard? So if we take these different chunks, we can actually compose a sentence. The brown cat from the backyard ran quickly on the roof. And within these different chunks, we can add details such as adverbs and adjectives. So what I want you to do on those note cards that I gave you, on each card, I want you to write each different type of phrase. So on one card, you're going to write noun phrase. The next, you're going to write verb phrase. The other, you're going to write adverbial phrase. And the last, you're going to write adjectival phrase. And then you're going to flip the card over and give me an example of each type of phrase that's not written on the board. Okay? And I want you to include as much detail as you can in each chunk, in each phrase. So I'm going to give you about 2 to 3 minutes to complete your cards, and I'm going to do some as well. Kind of keep it a secret what you're writing down. Don't discuss it with your neighbors. No, they did not. Your cards do not have to correspond. I just really want you to get these phrases down with as much detail as possible. But when you get to these adverbials and adjectivals, make sure your adverbial is describing a verb phrase. Make sure your adjectival is describing a noun phrase. Okay?
Do we have to write it in a complete sentence or just?
You're not writing complete sentences. You're just writing that one phrase, that one chunk. Your card should not have a complete sentence on it. Anybody still working?
Our cards can't relate to each other.
They can relate, but it's okay. It's perfectly fine if they do not relate to each other. You want to remember that the adverbials and adjectivals are two types of prepositional phrases. So the head words will be prepositions.
Right. Like that.
Just like that. Just that one chunk. Just the phrase. Raise your hand if you have a complete sentence on one of your cards. Okay, you should not have a complete sentence on one of your cards. It should just be the phrases.
Just that. We have to
Yes.
copy that.
You don't have to copy this down. You're making up your own. So on my phrase that's entitled, let's see. On my noun phrase card, all I have is the bulky brick sculpture. That's all I have. On my adjectival, I just have from England. Okay? Alright, this is what we're going to do. This side of the room, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get you to move on this side of the room. And that way I'll make it girls against boys.
Dang, I did not know I sat on the girl's side.
It's okay.
Now you're trying to tell us something.
Ooh. No. Okay. So this is what's going to happen. This is side 1, and this is side 2. I want everybody on side 1 to pull your noun phrase cards and your adverbial phrase cards. Side 2, I want you to pull your verb phrase cards and your adjectival phrase cards. Okay? And I want you all to meet with someone on the opposite side of the room. Listen up. Meet with someone on the opposite side of the room. Find a remote desk and put together a sentence with the phrases that you have selected. So all you need is your 2 cards that I assigned to you. Go find the desk with that partner and arrange that sentence on the desk.
I want Victoria.
No, we're partners.
Victoria's nice to me.
You're my partners.
Okay.
Okay, behind that, that's my partner. Ow, what did I
What not? What
The
not?
yellow fish.
Okay, there's some empty desks over here that you all can use, kind of spread out.
You got me.
Get your partner and spread out.
Kaylin,
Make sure you have the 2 cards you're supposed to have.
Still the state where I can.
You don't write it down, you just put it in order.
You already did yours? Okay, once you have constructed your sentence, at these 2 end desks, I have yarn and tape. And what you're going to do is, you're going to tape a piece of yarn on the back of your card. And I'm going to show you exactly how I want you to do it. Each of your cards, with the chunk or the phrase on the outside, the tape on the back, put the string on the back like that, so that you can hold it up like this. And what you're going to do once you have all of these taped like this, you're going to tie your sentences together. Okay?
Wait.
So if you've already done yours, you can come and get 4 pieces of yarn, 4 pieces of tape, tape them, tie them together.
What's your sentence? The yellowfish jumped high through the big ocean from the gas station. That's cool.
And once you have taped and tied, make sure your names, both partners' names, are somewhere on the note card so you can get your points.